guys, Pre here. So today I'm going to be showing you my everyday glam look. So let's get started. I don't have much to say, so let's just start the video. Okay, so I'm starting with a piece of tissue and a clip because I saw a girl do it on YouTube, and it prevents you getting like the bumps in your hair from the clip. Yeah, shout out to you, girl. If I know who did it, I'll put it in the comments maybe, because I don't want to take credit for that, but yeah, it doesn't put no bumps in your hair. So I already moisturized my face. That's what you need to have: a clean face and a moisturized face. So I did that already. Now we're gonna prime. For primer, I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. She almost done, girl. This is the truth. You hear me? Okay, so make sure you get your whole face. Okay. I love this primer. Look at her. I'm telling you, makeup stays on all day. Okay, so we're gonna start by filling in our eyebrows. I just got my eyebrows done, so I don't really have to do too much. They look so pretty. I've been trying to grow out my eyebrows for years, and I finally grew them out to how I like. I do not have to fill them in crazy because I just got them done, so yeah. I always do like a little line under. I don't do the top at all. Just fill in everything. You know, just the usual, brush it out. I don't put any at the top so it could have that natural like ombre look, you call it. So then I'm gonna take some concealer. I use like a little lighter under my eyebrows to get like a highlighted look. So then just some people like to do like a lighter color in the front. I mean in the back, and then darker in the front. I honestly don't think it matters because you're gonna put foundation on anyway. Okay, you guys see. So then we just, for me, I brush it down so it won't be like a harsh line under. You see, like, it won't be a harsh line. I'm telling you, when I was younger and I didn't know how to do makeup, I would just brush, like, I would take all of this off and just have this huge line under my eyebrow. This bold line. And if you're, when I do like my natural looks, I tend to just use more like foundation, not foundation. I tend to use more like concealer. So okay. So then after that, I take like a little blending brush and kind of just blend it out. But like I said, you don't really have to do too much because we're gonna have foundation and eyeshadow on. So you don't really have to do nothing too crazy, like blend out too much. Then for foundation, I mixed two colors by Maybelline. It's called the Super Stay. I mix 330 and 355 together. I kind of put more of the darker color at the bottom because, you know, us girls have like hyperpigmentation. And then I don't really put much on under my eye because we're going to put concealer there anyway. But for today, I'm going to use a brush actually. So I bought these brushes so long ago, guys. I'm sorry, but I really don't remember where I got this specific one from. But it's just a regular like blending brush. It's not really anything too special about it. Like I said before, you don't really have to do too much under your eye because we're going to put concealer there anyway. But make sure you get like your nose and everything. See, that's why I've been trying to get into using a brush because it seems like it's more like full coverage. Okay. So just blend everything out. You see? And I usually don't put concealer at the top of my eyebrow only because of the foundation that we're using right now. I kind of just try to shape them with the foundation. And then like to get it more natural, just brush into that spot. I said I do like ombre. Just brush into that a little bit. And I try to leave my eyebrows, not my eyebrows, my eyelids lighter because we're doing eyeshadow, right? Okay. So after we have our foundation applied, you see like there's still like a little part at the top. That's the part that I have a problem with because I use such a big brush. But after we have our foundation applied, we're gonna do concealer. Concealer today, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo. One of them is like way lighter than the other. This is what I use for my bright eye, under eye. And then I have one more. Oh, I forgot to tell the colors. So for my bright under eye, I use medium sand. And then I mix these two shades for my regular. I use deep olive and medium beige. So these are the two for my regular, like just concealing. And then bright under eye for the other one. So I'm gonna apply under. And then for the lighter, the darker one, we're just gonna put it on my chin. I do not put concealer on my forehead. I don't think it's necessary. Since this is hydrating, you don't really have to let it dry. I don't know if you guys know about that technique or not. But yeah, so just blend it out. Using a brush gives way more full coverage, guys. And I'm trying to remember to use a brush because, you know, like ever since I started doing makeup, I've been using sponges. So using brushes is new to me, but they're so it gives more full coverage. So try to blend out the top first of the concealer and then brush this out at the bottom. It gives more like a natural, not natural, maybe, I don't even know what to call it, but it just looks cuter, guys. Just believe me, just take my word. Okay, so then the other eye, obviously. Do we see a look starting to come along or what? Do you see how your nose is starting to have like a natural contour already, and we didn't even do anything yet? We didn't even do anything. So yes, that's a plus. Make sure you get in the creases of your nose too, like the corners, because that always shows up in my pictures, always. Okay, so here's our base so far. So pretty. If you're a blush girl, which I am, I use the e.l.f. Putty blush. If you're using this, use with care. Don't go crazy, because this is so pigmented. It's so pigmented, okay? So I'm just going to take a little blush brush. I don't buy like expensive brushes. I just buy whatever looks soft. Okay, so we're going to take, okay. You see when I say it's super pigmented? Yes. But I like to put my blush before my bright under eye. I don't put blush on my nose, just my cheekbone area. So then we're going to go in with the brighter shade. And I don't like to really go too crazy with a bright under eye, because then I start looking white, like pale. So we're just going to take a little bit. Okay. And back in with our concealer brush. We're going to blend it out. Try not to go downwards. Like, don't go all the way down like we did with the other one. Just keep it under your eye. That's why it's a bright under eye. But I like to go into the blush a little bit with the line of the concealer we have. You see? It like dims down the blush a little bit. That's if you're using cream blush, guys. I'm such a dry skin girl, so everything for me is usually cream. Maybe in the summer I do like a soft matte, but nothing too crazy, because I will look so caked up and powdery if I try matte anything. Okay, so that is that, what we have so far. Okay, so now I like to contour before I set. So we're going in with the e.l.f. contour palette. I love e.l.f. as you can see, but I've been trying to get more like outside of makeup, like doing more makeup, but e.l.f., they are so good. Like, they're so good for dupes. They're so good for brushes and makeup. So for our contour, we're just gonna, I go up like above my ear just a tiny bit. You see? Okay. And I like to like brush off my brush a little bit, so it won't have so much, because I don't like a bold contour. Like, I don't like nothing crazy. And just blend it upwards and downwards. Okay. And another thing I like about cream products, they're easier to work with. Like, they are just so smooth, you know? So for nose, contouring my nose is actually my least favorite part of doing my makeup. Yeah, so we're gonna just brush little line. If you can make it little, because mine doesn't look like it's little. Try to make it as little and thin, not little, but like thin as you can. So that you can blend it out, actually, because you don't want a thick contour line, you know? I'm telling you, contouring my nose is the hardest part for me. And that's why I had to get a different mirror. I always do. Sometimes I try to do like the doll nose thing, like, you know, like it's like a little circle that goes around. But today, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this, maybe. Or maybe I might not. I'm not sure yet. So if you don't know what the doll nose thing I'm talking about is, I don't think people call it that, but it's like do a little circle in the corner of your nose, like the middle of your nose. If you can see. And then you blend the circle inwards. And then it makes it like, oh my goodness, I just realized that that's what I mean. Like, e.l.f. has my heart. I was trying to use my new Fenty stick that I just bought for contour. And I forgot because I use everything in e.l.f. For setting powder, we're going to do Laura Mercier. I usually use Airspun, but today we're using Laura Mercier. This is the ultra blurring, so it doesn't really like mattify. It's more to hide your pores and everything. So I usually just do it under my eyes, and I do not bake. I just push it in. You do not need to bake, guys. Trust me. So I just push it in under my eyes. Under my eyes creases really bad no matter how much I set under there. So a little right here. Now I'm gonna just put on a little bit of eyeshadow on my eyes. Like, I don't do nothing crazy on my eyes for my glam look. Just, you know, a little just. That's why I didn't do my eyeshadow first. Usually I do my eyeshadow first if I'm doing dramatic, you know? So I'm taking my James Charles palette, the one that got I don't know what happened to it. What is it got? I don't want to say canceled. It got you guys know the word. I can't think of it right now, but that's what I'm using. So we're gonna start out with a light brown color first. I'm doing like a little brown look, you know, but nothing too dramatic. So we're just putting, oh, let me show you the color I'm using. I'm using this light one right here. And we're just gonna, and make sure to dust off your brush. You don't want all your eyeshadow falling into your lap. Like, just do a little tap or something. So that's my natural color that I go in with. What do they call it? A translucent color. So with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with this brown, right here. It's not very darker than the other one I just did, but we're gonna just do that at the top. I don't really know the terms. Like, I don't think this is my crease. I don't know. But yeah, I just do like a little natural brown. Other side. So after that, I use 2 setting sprays. I use because it sets everything and makes it look good. So I took the top off. I use the Morphe setting spray. This one just puts everything in the right places. So that's the first one. So let's just spray. I hope it doesn't get in my hair. Okay. Guys, it got in my hair. Then I go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter. But this is the Ultra Glow. I like a dewy look. I don't really like matte. A couple of squirts of that. I'll try not to get this in my hair. Some lashes. The lips. We're going to use these. I got them a while ago. I don't remember where from. But they're cute. They're pretty. I haven't done lashes in so long. So we're just going to put those on off camera. I think you guys know how to put lashes on. If not, I can give you guys a video on it. But I forgot to do my smile lines for the setting powder. So make sure to do that because those crease too. Usually we wouldn't forget that, but I forgot that today, guys. Lashes off camera. I'll come back and show you the rest of the video. Everything else I have to do. The lashes are applied. Now I just take a black liner and put it on my waterline. A little mascara. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Highlight, we're gonna do the Fenty Beauty shade Truffle Spark. A little bit of that. So I'm gonna use the sponge to blend this out actually. I don't really care for these lashes either because they're super long. And I've retired from the long lashes, okay? I used to be a 25mm girl. You hear me? Fly away. Now that that's blended out, it's cute, it's pretty. I can never, ever, ever, ever find a good nude lipstick. So, do you know what I do? Yeah, I put concealer on my lips. Oh, nothing too crazy. Just almost as if, like back when I was in high school, my friend, she used to wear a lot of makeup. And she came to school one day. I kind of overline right here. So back to what I was saying about my friend. But one makeup trick I learned from her was don't wipe off your concealer. Like she used to put, like when she would dab on her concealer, it would go on her lips. And you know how some girls, they wipe off their lips before they do it, like put lip liner on. And she didn't do that. That was her perfect nude. And it was perfect. Like, so now I just put concealer on my lips. So I need a little more because that wasn't enough. For lip gloss, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty, what color? Glass Slipper. Ugh. I'm telling you, the concealer and the lip liner combo never fails me. This is my look. Okay guys, so that is it. That was my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was my everyday glam look. You know, simple, basic, not too much, not too crazy, nothing. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to subscribe.